Hello everybody, it's me Lena, and today I'm going to show you my capsule wardrobe from August 2022. And maybe if you're following my channel, you already know that I'm not planning ahead any of my capsule wardrobes. So I'm just following the weather. I'm just wearing what I have, so I don't restrict myself, but it's a kind of an experiment to see what I'm wearing and what I'm not, and to distinguish whether I should keep the items that are not really in use in my wardrobe, or to understand if I have some items in question, whether they were useful, functional for me or not. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and let me know in the comments if you create any capsule wardrobes for yourself. So let's get on with it. I'll start. So I have two huge piles. It's a clothes pile and shoe pile. And I think I'll start with the clothes pile because it's really bigger, and because I have quite a big trip during August, so it was almost 2 weeks. During my trip, I really had a very, very, very almost extreme capsule wardrobe because I didn't have any space in my suitcase for a huge wardrobe. I had only a very small carry-on suitcase, and honestly, I didn't want to bring a lot of stuff, and it really seemed enough, more than enough for me. And maybe I'll start with my like mini capsule wardrobe for the trip, and then I follow with other things I wore during that month. Um, I hope this way it would be interesting. Okay, so let's start with the things I wore during my trip, during the time I spent on the train, because it was a train trip. And although we don't have any restrictions about weight and size of suitcases, because I traveled alone, I didn't want a huge suitcase because we have a lot of places where there are only staircases available. There are no lifts, no like any kind of elevators whatsoever. So I didn't want to carry it on my person because I'm not that strong to be able to carry a huge suitcase. So anyways, and some of the pieces I'm showing you, they are fresh from the wash, so they are not ironed. Just keep in mind. So first thing first is this t-shirt. I really love it because it has this big, on this area, this big picture. And because I was traveling overnight, I was able to use it as a nightgown, because of course I didn't want to wear any bra when I was going overnight. And with this t-shirt I wore these jean shorts, and they are very comfortable, extremely comfortable, and what I like about them, that they have like normal rise, middle rise, belly button rise, and they are stretchy. So my recommendation to you, so although it is very popular and somewhat more eco-friendly, wearing clothes only from 100% natural fibers, natural materials, to me I find that wearing something 100% cotton, for example, if it's a button, if it's something very tight fit or like fitted, it's really uncomfortable. So I prefer something that contains, well, at least just a bit of elastane. And I don't know, unfortunately, how, or I have this, no, So I cut out these labels, but I think it's like maybe 5 or 3% elastane in these jeans, and they are perfectly fine for me. So anyways, and talking about sleepwear, I also, when I was in my destination, I used these cotton shorts as my sleepwear, and they are very very loose. I think they are a bit too big for me, and I used to wear them outside. Now I think it's a bit inappropriate, so but they're very comfortable during summer heat, and yeah, I love them. So I also took with me, in case it would be cold or cold during my train travels, I took these leggings, a pair of blue leggings. They are very very stretchy, but they are cotton, and this is very important, at least for me, because you know there are tons of um, athleisure wear or sportswear where they offer you like high-tech materials, like artificial materials, synthetic materials. And as for me, I don't really feel good in these synthetic materials, because um, I feel hot when it's hot, I feel cold when it's cold, and when it is cotton blend, cotton of course, with some kind of synthetic material, stretchy to make it stretchier, it is much more comfortable for me. So it's like a t-shirt kind of material. And talking about t-shirts, maybe some of you know already, this is a t-shirt, my favorite traveling t-shirt. It is Tokyo t-shirt. I really like it because it's long enough for me to wear it with leggings, and it is also graphic and dark at the same time, so it's easy to wear it with a bralette, and it won't show anything, and it's also not too dark, so it's nice, and it is relatively stain proof, so it's very nice while you travel, especially if you bring a very limited amount of clothes. But to be fair, I think I only wore it once or twice during August, because it was very 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 hot, extremely hot. So yeah. And talking about hot and things I also took with me on my travels. So it's a linen skirt, and although it is very nice and it packs very very lightly, that is maybe one of the reasons I purchased this skirt. Um, the thing I don't like about it that it is really see-through, so it's not a good idea to wear dark underpants. So sometimes it was I needed to think first of what I was wearing, and then I decided about my outfit. So yeah, but it's a nice one. And with this skirt, I paired it with this white t-shirt, and also second white t-shirt. What a what a minimalist trick. And I can explain, because of course these were maybe these I took with me only these 4 t-shirts, and this one was travel only, or in case of extreme cold this was almost sleep only, and these 2 were like outside wear. And these are very very lightweight, so these packs almost to nothing, and in the heat it works well. And it is also very very tiny. So this is why I decided to take 2 different t-shirts, especially because I didn't want to have a lot of laundry during my trip. And I also took 2 summer dresses with me. This one you may already know because it's one of my favorite summer dresses, and I almost exclusively wear it now during my vacation because I like to keep it as fresh, all considered, because it's maybe 10 years old now. It has faded quite a bit, but I really love it. I really want to own it for as long as possible, and so I don't really wear it at home because I have other options, maybe bulkier options, and this one I keep as like special special place for my travels. It's not very minimalistic of me, I know, but this is a special case. And also this one, and this is maybe 100% polyester, and what I like about it, it is very nice for as a swimwear cover up, because it looks nice, it looks presentable, it doesn't look like you're just minutes from the beach, so it looks like a dress, but because it's synthetic, it dries very quickly, it can be washed very quickly, and because of the color, it doesn't get stained very quickly. Although I don't really like these circles, these greenish yellow circles. I think I look a bit clownish, but so I don't wear it as a dress anymore, and I only use it when I'm going to the beach. So, and I also took, and this was, I don't think that was a good idea. I also took this uh, pants, very lightweight summer pants, but honestly I didn't need them, and now I understand that if I have at least one longer pair of something, for example leggings, it's totally fine, it's enough, I don't need anything else. So yeah, and um, talking about pants, I also wore these ones a couple of times. It's they are very wide, and if you want to know more about them, this is a recent purchase. I will be filming an extra video about my purchases, and I'll talk about it in detail in that video. Yes, so, and I also, because when I came home, I went for a run quite a lot, and I went to the gym, and I wore a lot this particular tee, and this is a great example of a t-shirt being maybe 100% polyester as well, but because it's very loose and it's very sheer, it dries very quickly and it's very comfortable when it's extremely hot. And I paired it with a pair of oh my god, what it is, um, legging shorts, bicycle shorts. I don't know what it is. So very short, like half tie length leggings, something. Yes, legging shorts. So yeah, and what else? I also wore a couple of times these very bulky sweater, and once I wanted to take it with me to on my trip, but I decided against it because it's extremely bulky. It is very bulky. And I also wore this summer dress, and it's very nice because it has pockets. I love pockets, but it has an issue where these guys they slide like very often out of my shoulders. So this I don't like about these ones. Maybe there are some like hacks. Maybe I can put some like silicone stuff, or I don't know, something to make it stay on my shoulders. I don't know. Another summer dress is this one. It's cotton linen, and it was very nice to protect me from the sun when I came from the beach. And of course I get sunburns, although I wear a lot of sunscreen. It never helps. And what I like about it, that I like the shape of the cut of the shoulders of the sleeves. And what I don't like about it is its length. It's too long, and that it doesn't have pockets. It's very uncomfortable if if you are going for a walk with your dog. You need to put your keys somewhere, and believe me, it's very uncomfortable just holding them in your hand all the time. So yeah, and talking about outerwear, so it was rainy a bit, like maybe a few days, and a few days it was a little bit chilly at night. So once or twice I wore this rain jacket. It's very comfortable. It has tons of pockets, like maybe 5 of them. So it's golden, really. I love it. And again, about pockets, this denim jacket. Oh my god, 6 pockets. Yeah. And I also wore, I think maybe a couple of times, these hoodie, like with zipper. So I also had 2 bags. So this is my go-to everyday travel bag. I really love it. And this is one more, like, more summery bag. And talking about shoes, it's a huge collection, really. Okay, let's start with some bulkier shoes. So when it was rainy, when it was like a little bit uncertain, I really wanted to wear something more, like, more protective. So I wore a couple of times these ones. They are new. And also maybe once or twice these ones, because sometimes it's very dirty in some of our places, so I don't want to my white ones to get like dirty. So I also wore these very nice tennis lightweight shoes while running, and I also used the same style but a newer pair for my fitness training. And I forgot to take it out to show you, but if you're interested, there is a special video in my wardrobe playlist, and I'll link it in the end of the video. So where I compare new and old, because I have 3 pairs of these guys. I really love them. So, and I also wore these ballerinas, very simple ones. And I have a huge collection of sandals. So I wore these ones like everyday go-to, and I took them on my trips. I wore these ones. They are very old, and I only wore them during my dog walks, and every time I want to discard them, but they're so sturdy. I don't know, really. And I also wore these guys, and I wore them exclusively while I was at home because they are too bulky, although they are very lightweight. I think, like, compared to these ones, I don't know, same weight. And I wore also these guys, and the only thing I think I should have taken them with me on my trip instead of these guys, because as you see, they are very flat, they are very lightweight, but I wasn't really sure about them because I only recently altered them to my size. And so if you are curious about how I did it, I maybe will put a link to that, and it's like a stretching hack, very nice one. So yeah, and this is all I wore in August. Quite a lot of stuff, but I counted it all and it appeared to be something like 30 items of clothes. And if you check my other summer capsules, there will be more or less same things there, like because I'm not planning ahead, as I already told you. I wear what I have and then I decide if this suits my needs, because sometimes we can think that these particular shoes are comfortable, but if you really want to wear them and you know how to alter them, like in this case, they became very comfortable for me. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll see each other very soon. Bye bye.